Okay, William.
Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Fundamental Teacher Shakyamuni Buddha. The unsurpassed, deep, profound, subtle, wonderful Dharma in 100,000 million eons is difficult to encounter. Now that I have come to receive and hold it within my sight and hearing, I vow to fathom the thus come one's true and actual meaning.
Okay, let's do this. So, I think last time we learned about the Buddhist psychology. Oh, what happened? We learn about the 5 particular state, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we will continue on this thing. Okay. Let's start from the beginning, maybe the desire. So the desire that means after the first model is the 5 universal, they call it, well, I forgot to put in here, the 5 universal state. I should put in here, I did not. Okay, the 5 universal interactive Buddhist psychology model, right? This have to be positive, then we can apply the next one. If this one, the first one is not positive, we cannot use the next model. So because the desire in the next model is a good design, right? To have a happy ending, and of course no resentment and no hatred. That's important. That the desire. So now we move back to here. And we are using the specific example, maybe within the family member, right? We have the conflict, maybe between siblings, right? And that means we sometimes we have a argument, could also lead to disconnect, right? Communication for months, year, right? And only a simple word of anger. At the moment of anger, we use the angry word that damage the relationship, as well as we disconnect the communication for a long time. Is that worth it? Not worth it at all. And especially the family member we live for year and year together, right? Sibling. Or between parent and children, right? It's not worth it at all. And we will learn how to, the first model, right? The 5 universal model, that means this one right here. It helps us to manage the anger, not to extinguish, but to manage. You understand, right?
Yes.
It's only that manage the anger. It will not uproot the anger. So the second model is, if we use the contemplation at all the time, not only at the moment of conflict. Whenever we have time, and we care about the relationship with the one who caused a lot of problem with us, and we care in a positive way, and we should contemplate this thing to prepare for the day or the time it will happen in the future. And when it happens, we know how to deal with it with peace instead of with war.
Mm-hmm.
So this is important. And okay, and to usually when we encounter the conflict, we always want to be the winner side, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, is that a good thing to be the one in the winner side?
It's not, no, because in the relationship it can breed resentment in the person who is the loser side.
Yeah, the winner will okay, we will read this one and then we will learn about that. So doesn't matter we win or lose, both suffer.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we have to let the victory and defeat behind, and we will at peace. In order to do that, we should be the one willing to be I mean, we have to give up something or sacrifice something physically, maybe material or whatever, to our capacity, to our ability, up to our ability. Try to make things not get worse. If the negative is too strong at the beginning, I mean the negative between us it really terrible. We try not to make it worse. We try to keep at the same level, or even try the best to decrease. And less lesson, right? Lesson until we diminish or make it disappear. That's the whole goal of practicing. And remember, always keep in mind, we in this world for a reason. We are born, we are born in this world for a reason. And my reason. I am born in this world. Try to, if I accidentally or intentionally or unintentionally cause someone suffer in the past, in my past life. And now when we meet in this life, of course, that will become the negative affinity. That cannot be avoided. And what we can do is, whoever have affinity with us, if it's positive, we keep it positive. If it's negative, we make it not get worse, manage, and also try to lessen, and make it disappear. Using our own body, our own blessing to do this thing. And also, we pray for the Buddha and the Bodhisattva to give us the wisdom and the power to do with us. We should not go alone. Then I think it's with the sincere mind, right? Heart. Last yesterday we learned about the insight, responsive insight. Remember that word? Huh?
Yes.
Responsive insight.
Mm-hmm.
It will respond. It will definitely respond. Okay, all right. Any question before we go on?
No, Chai.
Okay, So the desire, we want to turn the negative into positive. Okay, that's the ultimate goal. All right, go ahead and do the determination one more time.
All right. Hatred will destroy our life. Here are the Buddha's teachings about hatred and loving kindness. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. In a controversy, the instant we feel anger, we have already ceased striving for the truth and have begun striving for ourselves.
Right, that's true, right?
Right, yeah.
Mm.
You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger.
Okay, what does that mean?
Just that anger itself is a punishment. Just sort of like anger is like holding a hot coal, that we're already being punished by the anger as we feel it.
Well, punished by someone else is not bad, right? But punished by our own anger is terrible. That will terrify our life. Because that will not only harm us at that moment, it harms us for a long time, depending on we attach to it. The strong attachment, it will harm us. That's dangerous. Okay, go ahead.
An outside enemy exists only if there is anger inside. And friendship is the only cure for hatred, the only guarantee of peace.
That makes sense, right?
Oh, yeah.
The outside enemy exists only they and anger inside. But if we have love and kindness to the one that hates us, do you think they enemy outside?
No.
It will eventually die out. All right. Tell me, you help me to read the next one.
Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. There is no fire like passion, no crime like hatred, no sorrow like separation, no sickness like hunger, and no joy like joy of freedom.
Oh, but what do you understand number? Oh, yeah, the 6 is very easy, right? Number 6?
Yes.
But what about number 7? No fire like the passion?
Yeah, because passion just burns so deep it's just like with desire.
Yeah, that's right. It burned crazy, right? Oh
Yes.
my goodness. That's crazy. Okay.
And then no crime like hatred, because you're always paying for it. It's a crime because you're always paying for hatred, because it's always within you. So you're always held hostage or imprisoned by it.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. No sorrow like separation.
Because you're going to be sad. So with separation, you're always missing or desiring that person. So the sorrow is so deep, the sadness is so deep.
No sickness like hunger. Hunger is the biggest sickness, I guess.
Yeah, because if you're hungry, if you don't eat, then you're never going to be well. You're always going to be suffering.
And we look at the people homeless, especially in the winter weather. It's very tough for them to tolerate it.
Yeah, it's a basic need. If you don't get your basic needs met, then you're always going to be sick, physically and mentally.
Yep, that's right. No joy like joy of freedom. Okay, we'll go ahead and do number 8.
Victory breeds hatred. The defeated live in pain. Happily, the peaceful life, give them victory and defeat.
This is easy, right? Easy to understand.
Yes.
Victory, you create more hatred, more enemy. Defeat, live in pain. Happily, peaceful life. Give up both victory and defeat. That's good. Okay, go ahead, William, number 9, 10. Thank you.
Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. And when an evil person hears about your goodness and intentionally comes to cause trouble, you should restrain yourself and not become angry or blame him. Then the one who has come to do evil will do evil to him. So yeah, 9, kindness being the natural way of life, not the exception. That makes total sense. That it's not like we just try to be kind occasionally, but that it just is how we are all the time.
Yeah, kindness, can you pray just like that? Just like we tend to be kindness. It's not kindness, right?
Yeah.
It
Right.
has to come naturally from your heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely.
Mm. And number 10 is easier, I guess.
Yeah, and there's some multiple examples of the Buddha doing this himself when he was approached by people who wanted to try to make him look bad or
Mm.
really angry at him.
Mm.
And
Even Devadatta,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Devadatta, right.
yeah. And if we don't become reactive or triggered by that, but we simply, let it be, well, then it won't cause trouble for us.
But
It
it will
just
come back
causes
to the
trouble,
one.
for the other person.
Mm. Mm. Go ahead, do number 11, I guess.
There was a person who, upon hearing that I observed the way and practiced great kindness, intentionally came to berate me. I was silent and did not reply. When he had finished abusing me, I asked, if you are courteous to people and they do not accept your courtesy, the courtesy returns to you, does it not? It does, he replied. I said, how you are scolding me, but I do not receive it. So the misfortune returns to you and must remain with you. It is as inevitable as an echo that follows a sound, or as a shadow that follows a form. In the end, you cannot avoid it. Therefore, be careful, do not do evil.
Wow, this is beautiful teaching.
Yeah, and very similar to number 10, that it's basically, if we don't receive the meanness that someone else is trying to give to us, but we just let it go, well, then they generated it. And so that energy is there with them now.
Yeah, just like this, the sound go, the echo of the sound, and just like that shadow follow the form, right? And that. So be careful. Do not do evil. Okay. Go ahead and do number 12 too, William.
Patience under insult is the greatest strength, because people who are patient do not harbor hatred, and they gradually grow more peaceful and strong. Patient people, since they are not evil, will surely gain the respect of others. Yeah. I think that's really one of the key to not becoming angry is patience. I mean, generally, it's when we've lost patience is when we fall into anger.
Actually, in the 42, the 42 section sutra, right? The Buddha, the Brahman came to the Buddha and asked that, what is the greatest strength? The Buddha said that patience is the greatest strength. Because that patience is not only for kindness, but patience is for everything. That means in order to develop the love kindness, patience is the important one, right? To develop compassion, patience is also important one. Patience is for not to get anger, right? Patience is everything. And that's why you gain the respect from others right there. And it's beautiful. It's not easy. Nothing is easy. But maybe the first time when we try it, we fail. It's like you take the test. Well, not always we pass the test, right? Sometimes we fail.
Mm-hmm.
So we learn, right? The mistake and we improve. Never give up. The one who quit is the loser. The one who strive for it is the winner. Never quit. Well, it's tough, yeah. But this what makes the difference between us and the rest of the people in the world. That's worth it, right? It's worth it. And this is what we call virtue. Virtue only comes from patience. The blessing, you don't need to practice patience, you still get blessing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But the virtue, it needs patience. Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yes, yes, Thầy.
Okay. Do the mindfulness. Tammy, you go ahead and do the mindfulness. Mindfulness.
It means that we need to learn the conduct of patient and forgiveness from the Buddha or others. See the time when Buddha decided to walk alone, a beautiful story of forgiveness.
Okay. You the mindfulness it means that okay, the desire that means good ending, right? The determination is to learn about between the good and the bad of the situation that we're in, right? For example, we are encounter the negative affinity, that means the conflict, and that means the hatred and loving kindness. So basically, once you learn, once you understand it from the Buddhist teaching, it will give you a strong determination in your good will, in your good will, right? No ill will. And the mindfulness is to be, it will remind us to be mindful to the story that who practice the loving kindness is important. So the mindfulness here is to learn the conduct of patience and forgiveness from the Buddhist story or other. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Let's see what is it.
One day, Buddha decided to go away for a little while. He asked his chief disciples like Ananda, Shariputra, and others to stay back at the monastery while he ventured out on his own. It was most unusual because generally wherever Buddha went, he was accompanied by his devotees and disciples, who doted on him and revered him more than their own lives. They always wanted to be around to behold his beautiful form, to listen to his tranquil words, and above all, just to serve him. But this time, Buddha instructed them not to follow him until he said otherwise. Exploring new places, as he walked from one village to another, many people did not recognize him. They didn't think he was Gautama Buddha, because there was no entourage, there was no crowd. He was wandering like any other monk, discreet and alone. On the way, Buddha approached a man for his alms. The man, however, was distraught and livid, for his only cow had just died a few minutes ago. In a fit of rage, he began shouting at Buddha and hurled abuses at him. The sage kept quiet and walked away, but a villager close by felt the unmistakable presence of Buddha and recognized him. He pacified the abuser and said, "Don't you know who he was?" "What do I care?" the man said. "No, you should. He was Tathagata, the Buddha himself." "What are you saying?" the man exclaimed. It's not possible because he always has a large crowd following him. Where are his disciples? That I don't know, but I can tell you that he was Buddha. I've heard he's traveling on his own for the next little while. The man was guilt-ridden and decided to find the sage so he could beg his pardon. The next day he traced him and fell at his feet. Forgive me, O sage, he said. I am really ashamed for calling you names. Please punish me so I may be purified. Punish you for what? Buddha spoke calmly. For swearing at you, my lord. When did you say that? Yesterday, he said. I don't know yesterday, Buddha said. I know only today. You see, in life, the hardest of all human emotions is forgiveness. The most difficult human emotion to experience and act upon is forgiveness. It is the pinnacle of spiritual attainment, next to compassion. This story of Buddha has a very important message for all of us. We often hold on to grudges in our lives. When we do this, we are giving strength to our emotions of anger, grief, jealousy, and sadness, hence making them stronger. We create a whole story around why we are experiencing these emotions. Instead, we should understand that life in itself is constantly changing. We make it harder by blocking our emotions and letting them get stuck. By practicing forgiveness, we are allowing these emotions to move through us. The key to forgiveness is to show compassion and understanding for the other person. Understand that if you were them with their life experience and genetics, you would be doing the same thing. Find the part of yourself that you can recognize in the other person. This is most important. And at the end of the day, just let go. This is Dare to Do Motivation Stories. Thanks for watching. And
It's beautiful, right? Very beautiful.
Yes, yes.
Tammy, can you help me to just summarize what do we learn from here?
Me?
Yes, yes.
Please tell me. To have empathy for others by putting yourself in their shoes, understanding where they're coming from, and that will allow you to have compassion easier if you can try to, put yourself in their shoes through empathy and forgiveness. So when Buddha says, I don't know, I don't remember yesterday, I only know today, that's pure forgiveness. I'm not holding grudges. I don't remember who that person is. I've meditated it all out. It's all gone. So to have empathy and forgiveness and just to let things go.
Yeah, and I will let go, right? Do not hold on it. It's beautiful teaching. So forgiveness is the key, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I tried to say something I forgot already. Okay, well, William, what else do you think you can add? Do you want to add anything here?
No, I think it said it really well, and Tammy did too. So
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. I just remembered. I want to say something. I forgot. I could not be remembered. Okay, when it come again, I will tell you.
okay.
Suddenly I forgot. Okay. Maybe after COVID. Okay, let's see. Could not remember. Anyway, okay, maybe I will remember.
3 Christmases ago, I took a chance on a stranger's text.
Hi.
Two friends were walking through the desert. At one stage in their journey, they had an argument and one friend slapped the other one in the face. The one who got slapped was hurt, but without saying anything, he wrote in the sand, "Today my best friend slapped me in the face." They kept on walking until they found an oasis, where they decided to have a wash. The one who had been slapped got stuck in a mire and started drowning, but his friend saved him. After he had recovered from his shock, he wrote on a stone, "Today my best friend saved my life." The friend who slapped and saved his best friend asked him, "After I hurt you, you wrote in the sand, and now you write in stone. Why?" The other friend replied, "When someone hurts us, we should write it down in sand, where winds of forgiveness can erase it away. But when someone does something good for us, we must engrave it in stone, where no wind can ever erase it." And the moral of the story is, you should value those who you have in your life more than the things or your pride that you have in your life. Cherish your friendships and take care of them. This is Dare to Do Motivation. Thanks for watching and stay blessed.
Thanks for watching. What do you think of William?
Yeah, I think it's good that we don't hold on to the things that people have done against us. We aim to forgive those things, not just for them, but for our own benefit, because carrying around resentment is it's like, carrying a hot stone. We've read on the previous page. But on the flip side, it's good to be very mindful of the things that other people have done for us that's positive, because that's really good motivation to be generous and caring towards other people.
To be gratitude, right?
Mm-hmm.
To be grateful. Now I remember. Okay, I know I remember. Okay, when we say that we love someone, right? We care for someone. Let's say that. But yep, pháp đang có lớp này, tôi rồi chứ. So if we say we love and we care for them, but without understanding, is that really true love or true care?
No, if we like, as in we don't understand what love is, or just don't understand how to love and care for a person.
Well, in general, that we don't understand the situation, I guess.
Yeah, we can't really help someone or care for them if we don't understand their situation.
If we love without understanding, it brings harm to both of us. Now and the future. And that's why it will become pity. Is that I use the word right? Pity.
Pity?
P-I-T-Y.
Pity?
What is the definition of pity?
Pity is when you feel bad for someone. You think like, oh, poor person, that they're having this bad time. So you feel bad for that they're suffering.
Okay. Anyway, but in Vietnamese, that when we love someone without understanding, it means the love comes with harm. The love comes with harm, not benefit. But if we can, we love for them with the understanding, this is the true compassion. That's important, because that will guide us. It will help us to be to have the positive, right? For the connection, both of us, to move into the positive direction. For example, if we have the one that always, let's say the one that who have drug addiction, right? And we give them money, right? That's not a good idea, right? That is not love. That is something else. They will not only become more addictive, they harm themselves, but they also harm us as well.
We call that enabling.
Yeah, we enable them,
Mhm.
right? But we disable us. But for that situation, we still care and love, but in the right way. Well, maybe we try to help them to get into the program we call the rehab, right? Rehabilitation, and help them to go through the whole entire program. We have to be side by side with him, with her, whatever. Not only talk, but we have to initiate and actively be with them. Because for them, they don't have motivation. They cannot do it by themselves. You have to hold their hand and you have to walk with them all the way. It requires time, money, and love. But with that kind of work, it will, even though it will take a lot of time and energy, but it's worth it. Hopefully, that person will be able to overcome the addiction. And that means we save their life. And hopefully that one day overcome their addiction, that means they no longer addict, right? They will be able to find work and start over, to have a new life. Maybe they still have a bad habit. It's okay, better than nothing, right? They can take care of themselves, at least. The one who addicted to drug, they are very skillful in manipulating others and very good at lying. Even though we help them all the way, but you know what? They could come back and harm us. It's okay, but make sure we have to be protect ourselves. So this is called love with understanding. This is truly compassion. I remember that my youngest brother, he addicted for many years, about, I think it's maybe since, I think, I don't know, maybe 1996, 97 or something like that, maybe, all the way to 2017. I think in 2017, and he in and out of the prison very often. And my younger brother next to me, he in US, and he fly back every year in Vietnam to visit. And at that year, you know what? He spent 3 months straight, 4 months straight, to help this youngest one. To took him to the clinic where they have the medication for quick addiction. That means once you take that medication, you cannot be able to use drugs. It will make them grow up. And every morning, right, he wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. He take that youngest brother to have breakfast and go to that station to have the medication in front of them. And he the one there to make sure he do it.
Mhm.
And later on, he find a job for him. And he the one who give him a ride to work every day, back and forth for many months, three or 4 months, I think. And you know what? After 3 or 4 months, the youngest one be able to no longer addict to drugs. And now he just like a normal person. He go to work and he married. He have a wife. It's beautiful.
Mhm.
Of course, the youngest one that his habit of bad, right? It's stay with him. If we have to be careful not to be fall into his trick,
Mhm.
and we have to protect ourselves. But at the same time, we have to well thought about him, right? So make sure that yeah, that means my younger one is safe this person. And actually in 2018, the younger one, he died in US. That was the year that I became a monk.
Mm.
Only 5 days after I became a monk, he died, actually. He had cancer maybe more than a year before that. He hiding, he did not tell me anything about it, the cancer.
Mhm.
But when I became a monk and I be able, yeah, I talked to him a lot. I gave him the car, that my own car, because
Mhm.
when I become a monk, I don't need a car, and I give him a car so he can do the Uber, right? But at that moment, I know he very serious, the fourth state of cancer,
Yeah.
and I told him that you can to Kanaki, I will take care of you. And yes, within I can be able to I have the one who do the insurance, the medical insurance. They be able to help him to transfer the health insurance from New Jersey to Kentucky within a couple hours.
Mhm.
And when he arrived at the Kentucky, he be able to have the full treatment. And he in the Kentucky for 2 weeks before he died.
Mm.
And this story is very interesting. I will say to you. So, well, the younger one is he a very good person. He also really care for the family member. That's a good thing. But he did not. In the past, he did not learn much about Buddhism, and he did not want to study Buddhism. But because I have a good affinity with him, well, when he was young, I take care of him a lot, so it's okay. So in 2016, I first time bought the house. I is in the U.S. almost 35 years, and I still not have a house.
Mhm.
And he called me. He said that, brother, you spend most of your life time to help the family. That's why you don't have the money to buy the house. And this time you'll be able to buy the house, and I will spend the summertime with you to help you to fix whatever the house, whatever the condition is in the house. So I said, okay, that's good. That's okay. Actually, the house I bought is really good. There no problem. It moved in, living the condition is very good. So nothing wrong. But I said, okay, if you want to come, then you come. It's okay. He stayed with me for a couple of months. That was 2016. and and I have the big table, the wooden table, the altar, right? Altar table. That's
Mhm.
where I put the Buddha started and all the things. And I think it's the table, wooden table, is the size is 4 by 6, 4 feet by 6. It's big. And you know what? He ordered he helped me to decorate the Buddha started and all those things. And he bought the marble, the big marble. I think it's the table for 4 by 6, right? I think it's he bought the marble a little bit wider, maybe 5 by 7, I think, something like that. And it's really heavy. I think 4 people carry that marble. And you know what? He spent 2 days, 2 nights to what do you call it? To sand up all the edge, because edge become very soft, right? And because I teach the kid every Saturday, and he doesn't want that. He did not want the kid to be bent into that and get hurt. So he did a really good job. And also I have more than 70 small Sakyamuni Buddha started. And I asked him that you help me to build all the lock, right? The lock, all the lock around the wall next to the ceiling.
Mhm.
So each lock is for one Buddha started, and he decorated beautiful. And he also he know that I'm not I'm not good at maintenance. So what he did is he bought I think it's what do you call the make and just like the mirror, but it's not a mirror. It's a maker. What do you call? I'm not sure. It's not a mirror, so it's not easy to crack, right?
Mhm.
But it's clear maker. I think is that how you call maker? Maker.
I'm not sure what you mean. You said Maca? How do you spell that?
MACA, I guess.
MACA?
I'm not too sure that is Vietnamese, but in English.
No, I mean, there's an herb called maca. That's MACA, but that's
But
all.
the material it's not the what do you call the mirror. It's not this one is not Vego. It's not easy to Vego, right? So
Mhm.
and but easy to clean. So make okay.
I think it's the material like the vinyl. The vinyl, it's like the vanity stop with the vinyl thing in there. But the vinyl thing made by plastic, I think.
No, it's not plastic. It's giống như make
Yes, nó gọi là vinyl. Nó là vanity á thầy.
vinyl.
Vinyl và no, NYL. NYL.
NYL.
Yeah.
Vinyl vanity.
Laminate đó thầy. Nó bằng cái laminate mà doing the top, right?
Giống như cái kiến vậy, nó để cái tủ nó nằm như cái kiến. Anyway, laminate. So it's just so instead of we have a door, no door for each lock, it will be that means it's just like the mirror, right? Put onto it and it fix. There no door to open it. So when we just using any kind of dust to wipe up or any wet tissue to wipe up the dust easily. So anyway, and he decorate really beautiful, and he do that work for, and he replace all the old outlets, and he run all the electrical wire in the house for the light to have the good light for the kid. And he did all that work maybe more than a month, right? And every day he went to his friend's house. His friend's house is also the Buddhist lay person. He went there because he wanted to drink, because he loved to drink beer. That's the only thing he have. He loved to drink beer. So at my house, I don't want him to drink beer. I teach the kid, of course. I don't want him to drink all the thing and put into the refrigerator. Not good. So he went there every day, and I have to go and pick him up and give him a ride there and pick him up every day, back and forth. After more than a month, after he done all the work, right? At that time, he when I come and pick him around maybe 8:30 or 9 o'clock, right? And suddenly he said like this. He said like this. This is what he said. Brother, if later on you become a monk, I will be your first disciple. And my brother, I thought he just joke, right? He always joke. And I don't take things serious. I say, okay. And remember, I just bought the house. Of course, I don't think about to become a monk. So I said, okay, all right. And basically, when in 2018, when I became a monk, I mean, before I became a monk, I went to Kentucky, stayed there for maybe 2 months. I came to Kentucky July 15. I was on the train. I left the California on the 12th. This July 12 on the train. I think it traveled from to California to Kentucky, almost 3-day trip. And I enjoyed it very much. So I was there in Kentucky about July 15. And I talked to my brother, and at that time, I know he really sick. And you know what? I told him that, okay, and he reminded me this. You remember? In 2016, I told you that when you become a monk, I will be your first disciple. I said, okay. You move to Kentucky, and I will take a good care of you. Okay. I plan to fly to New Jersey and take care of him there, but my master said that no, because you need to be here to ordain, right? So take him here, live in the temple, and take care of him here. So I have a chance to. The only thing I'm afraid is the insurance, the health insurance. But somehow his blessing it beyond, and everything go very smoothly. And when we change, I have a personal care for the insurance. His name is Thomas. He American. He helped him to change the health insurance within maybe less than an hour. And he booked the ticket to go from New Jersey to here on that day. And when he was here, and he lived in Kentucky for maybe, he was on the Kentucky on the August 23rd. Of course, he go in and out. And on the September 1st, I went to up to the mountain and to attend the ordain ceremony, right? To become a novice monk. And you know what? That means that Friday night I have to go up there, right? Saturday I will do the ceremony. And you know what? Friday that night at the midnight, that means early Saturday, he was admitted into hospital. And I did not know. No one can call us because there is no signal. And he was in the hospital, and I laid and I heard that the lay people, we told it, we tell the story. Yeah, he in the morning on Saturday, he called one of the lay person, asked him to come and pick him up from the hospital, and he want to attend my ceremony. He told him that this is the most important of my brother life. I want to attend that ceremony. Why don't you let me go there? Of course, the lay person is there not to do so because the doctor said no, don't allow him to leave the hospital. And you know what? He took up all the tooth connect to his body. And he went down the stair and he waiting for the lay person come and pick up. And they are afraid to do so. And until 4 o'clock in the evening, I call him later on I call him. But anyway, until 4 o'clock in the evening, he called the taxi, and he went back to the temple. And when I go back to the Kentucky Louisville temple, and he said that, and he cried out very loud. He said that I want to attend your ceremony. Why you don't let me do that? Because we planned that on Sunday he will go to the mountain and take the tree refuge.
Mm-hmm.
But I told him that do you want to still take the tree refuge? He said yes. The whole idea I came out from the hospital to go here for that reason. And I said, okay, that's good. I talked to my master and to allow him to do it at the temple. At the temple. And yeah, he did. So basically we did do the ceremony for him. And the time that we asked him that repeat 3 times, right? I take refuge in the Buddha, I take refuge into the Dhamma, and take refuge in the Sangha. And he did that, but when it comes to the Sangha, he said, I take refuge in the Thai, that means the master. 3 times like that. Okay, that's well. Anyway, so that means the day I became a novice monk is the day that he became Buddhist lay person. And on that night, I think, that was Saturday, right? Sunday night, he admitted into the hospital again. And he stayed in the hospital until he died. And I told him that, don't worry. While I'm here, you should be okay. And you know what? His faith into the Buddha and Dhamma is very strong. He hold it without release since the day that he came to Kentucky, all the way he died. Its faith is unmoved. It's untouchable. And that's why on the 6th that he passed away, and of course we are monk and nun and the lay people in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, came to the hospital and we do the praying for him during that time to recite the Buddha name for him. 2 hours, 8 hours. You understand the 8 hour recite the Buddha name, right? It's
Yes,
very
Dad.
important. It's very important. And the thing is very interesting here is during that time, right? When I become a monk, during that time I invite my family, my uncle family, as well, Kolang family as well. So my uncle he have a son, right? It's that's my cousin. He now is 40 something. 40, yeah, more than 40, 43, 45 years old already. And you know what? He was a alcoholic, just like my brother. And and whatever you say about Buddhism, he walk away. You know what? During this time here, I spent a lot of time to talk to him. And you know what? Due to and he witnessed my brother, the process of dying. And he canceled the flight that he planned after the ceremony, he go back, right? But he canceled it and he stayed until the funeral, after the funeral. And during that time, he with me in the hospital, and I talked to him a lot about Buddhism for many hours each day. And on the day of funeral, that means that was Saturday, and he said that he want to become before that night, he want to become a Buddhist lay person. He want to take the tree refuge on the day of a funeral. And also Cô Lang's brother as well. He go to the temple throughout many years, almost 30 or 40 years, but he never a lot of Venerable Master asked him to become a Buddhist, to take the tree refuge. He said he did not want to do that. But at this moment, because he loved my brother, they are both the same style. they have the same interest. And that's why he booked the ticket from the Connecticut, fly directly to attend the funeral of my younger brother. And he also, on the funeral day, that means funeral time is at 9 o'clock in the morning. They both take the tree refuge at 7 o'clock. And they both become Buddhist. And after that, you know what happened? When my cousin came back, since that day, he make a vow to become vegetarian. And he quit everything. No more alcohol, no more smoke. And the next year, he take he took the Bodhisattva precept. You see, the event of my brother, it triggered him to change 180 degrees. This is a good sign. So the blessing for him is beyond, right? It's wonderful. And that, I think, I remember that all the work he helped me to do the Buddhist work at my house. He helped me to do all the things. Maybe plus also he saved his brother. All that blessing, it pay back to him at the time that he died. It's beautiful. This is called the responsive insight. Very powerful. Right? So it's interesting. So, and my uncle, he cannot believe it, that his son is changed totally. 180 degrees. So now he practices diligently, and he also listen to the Dharma very diligently. That's a good thing. And my Cô Lang brother, that means my uncle, he also changed totally. Did you see that? The affinity of this person trigger the other. That beautiful. That's why never underestimate that when we do things, we always think good for others. And the accumulate of this goodness will accumulate every day. And when the time we need it, it will come out beautiful. So, and you understand, Tammy? Yeah?
Yes, it's beautiful. Thanks for sharing.
So, and also later on, I will share you, if I have, later on, if I have time, I share you, my father, he passed away, like, at the beginning, when you look at from outside, you see it not look smooth, but the whole process is beautiful. Yeah, you will learn that later on. So I want to share that, so it helps us to have the strong determination in develop of love and kindness and compassion. Never underestimate this thing. Patience is the key. Okay. So we already too late. You want to do the mantra? No, too late for you? Okay, too late for you.
I can. I think I can. It takes what, like 15 minutes?
Oh, not more than that. Okay, let's do that. Okay. All right. Let's do the before that. Let's do the transferring marriage, I guess. Oh, not this one. Sorry, I have too many. Oh, my goodness, where are you? Oh, what happened? Okay.
May every living being, our minds as one and radiant with light, share the fruits of peace with hearts of goodness, luminous and bright. If people hear and see how hands and hearts can find in giving unity, may their minds awake to great compassion, wisdom, and to joy. May kindness find reward. May all who sorrow leave their grief and pain. May this boundless light break the darkness of their endless night. Because our hearts are one, this world of pain turns into paradise. May all become compassionate and wise. May all become compassionate and wise.
Okay, that's good. But Olang, you want to share the screen for the mantra? Oh, maybe let me do it here. I think I'm okay here. Sorry. I will do the rum, so that will help the melody. It's smoothly. Yeah.
Dạ thưa thầy, hôm nay sư phụ có giảng pháp á 7:30 không?
Không, sư phụ.
Dạ.
Sư phụ, he's still not in good health yet. So no lecture at 7:30. Thank you. Okay, let me stop.